Hello again, everyone. Edwin Learnard back once again. In this YouTube astrological segment, I'm going to be dissertating and talking about an unaspected Neptune in the natal horoscope. Well, as most of you know, or at least some of you know, when a planet is unaspected, it can act in a very uninhibited manner, without restraint and without a lot of suppression. And Neptune unaspected, I'm sure there may not even be a person out there that has Neptune unaspected, but or as far as anyone alive right now anyway, because it has been in a sextile, I believe, to Pluto for some time. But however, unaspected Neptune can show perhaps a quality, a strong quality of compassion, imagination, creativity. There might be profound interest in the arts. The person might be exceptionally musically inclined. This could be somebody that has very strong dreams and ideals, can be very strongly imaginative. And this person might be somebody that may very well be able to do something very strong in connection with music, the arts, something with videos, photography, even things connected with illusion, such as working as a magician and being very good at this and flourish in this. This could also be, though, when you have an unaspected planet, as I've stated in other videos about unaspected planets, that you could have some vacillation and distortion with the energy. This could be somebody that shows a lot of these things that I described before, such as the imagination and creativity, the compassion, and show an abundance of it at one moment, and then at the next moment may completely become somewhat stagnant and dormant in these areas and not really express it very strongly. Now, Neptune, that's unaspected, can act in spurts, I believe, just like the other unaspected planets. Neptune is connected, however, on the negative side with delusion. It's escapism, deception. So this person may feel maybe that, as far as being deceived, may feel somewhat impervious or invincible to this. It doesn't mean that they can't be deceived. They might be a little bit more cognizant or aware if somebody is trying to pull the wool over their eyes, so to speak, or being deceptive, trying to beguile them. But it doesn't, I don't think it would necessarily make one invincible to this, or because, I mean, with all the people out there that are crooked, that are manipulators, that are deceivers, it would be hard for me to imagine, even with somebody with an unaspected Neptune, to go through their entire life without having this happen or without having to experience somebody at least making an attempt to deceive him or her. Now, this could also, the fact that Neptune Neptune is connected with escapism as well, and this person could also have not just the positive qualities that I was talking about emphasizing, but the negative perhaps as well could be strongly accentuated. This person may go through protracted periods, perhaps of maybe showing the escapist cause, maybe not confronting things head on, perhaps being overly passive about certain things and going into prolonged periods of solitude and seclusion. This could be a person that might have, as far as the dreams, the ideals, may go through periods where they feel they could express these dreams, these ideals very strongly. At the same time, that the fact that we look at this Neptune as dreamy, this person might be also the person that kind of wanders through life nomadically, and maybe doesn't really make the dreams come to realization, despite being very idealistic about things. Now, a lot of this can depend on the house placement of Neptune. Now, let's say Neptune is posited in the 3rd house in someone's natal chart. Well, this could indicate somebody that might show a lot of imagination and very heightened creativity in terms maybe in communication such as writing, for example. But at the same time, Neptune is connected with deception. Now, this person may not necessarily be deceived by others in communications. It could show maybe a stronger propensity perhaps for others at least attempting to deceive this person perhaps through such as bogus contracts, for example, and this person may really need to really strongly read the fine print in documents, for example. Now, let's take another example. Let's say that somebody has Neptune in the 4th house unaspected in their natal chart. Well, Neptune in the 4th house might give strong idealism and imagination and connection, perhaps in home and family. This could be the person that might do a lot of creative decorating around the home, might use their imagination strongly. There perhaps inspires family members to use their imagination and creative prowess very strongly. However, this could also perhaps maybe increase the propensity to some degree, perhaps of being maybe deceived by one or more family members, or perhaps things connected with homes such as real estate dealings. This person might have to really be a little bit more guarded in connection maybe with contracts associated with the home, such as somebody attempting to sell them a home that doesn't necessarily belong to him or her, or somebody, for example, this is very isolated, but somebody posing, say, as a real estate agent, for example, and trying to sell somebody something that they have really don't have that right to sell, so as far as property or home, for example. Well, anyway, people, that'll conclude this YouTube astrological segment for Neptune unaspected in a natal chart. And stay tuned next time, where I'll be dissertating and talking about Pluto unaspected in a natal chart. 2 things I want to get with you on before I head out. Firstly, the stars may impel but do not compel. And secondly, never isolate any single astrological element, aspect, planetary placement, position, configuration, influence, or what have you, and make an analysis of a person, astrologically speaking, based on this alone, because a person astrologically is the sum of all their components in their natal chart and not just one. Until next time, people, stay well.